Okay, this is Moataz. I'm very proud of him because Moataz is our first refugee student and he finished his bachelor degree this semester. Now in 2 weeks he gets his graduation ceremony. Moataz, tell us a little bit about you. How did you come to Germany? How did you come to Berlin International? What was your experience? What were your expectations?
Actually, 4 years ago, at the same day as today, I was in Berlin for the first time in my life. I wasn't safe. My journey was kind of difficult. It was almost 18 days from Syria to Algeria, Libya, through the sea to Italy, then to here, to Berlin. 4 years ago and until now, I have a new life where I have the chance to continue my dreams and to have a better life. I have been living in small cities, so in Brandenburg and in Niedersachsen, and finally before 1 year here in Berlin.
And you studied MOOCs, so-called MOOCs, massive online courses with Kiron. Can you tell us about your experience in this part?
After 1 year, or after almost 1 year, as I was in Germany, I had no idea what should I do after that. I was working as social worker in Wittenberg, this small city, but I had no perspective for the future. Then I thought I have to start thinking of my future. As I studied in Syria 3 years in business administration, but without a degree, I thought, okay, maybe I can start learning online with Kiron to have some classes. Then this was my opportunity for better life here in Germany, from classes side and also from the courses, language courses where I start learning.
But you liked studying business administration in Syria too. You want to work in this field and you want to study business administration.
Actually, that is my dream. As I was 16 years old in Syria, I was in the 10th grade, I decided that is my dream. I want to study business administration and especially marketing.
And then you did it with Kiron, and then you decided to come to Berlin International. What was why did you decide to come to Berlin International?
Actually, I didn't decide. I wanted to study something else. I was in a small town in Niedersachsen. I started to do my practicum to continue to study social work. I wanted to shift all my life, to move and to through all my old studies from Syria and to continue something or to start in something new. Why? Because of the recognition. I thought I have no chance to continue my studies here, to have the degree in 1 year. Then came an email from Kiron where they said, okay, you have now the chance to continue your studies in Berlin. Do you want? I thought, is that right? Or I have to go through all this bureaucracy and routine way and so on. But I said, why not? I can try. I can go to Berlin and to attend this meeting in March last year with you and with all from Berlin International University. Until this meeting, and after that, I was so happy. Actually, I could scream in the street with a worker from an employee from Kiron. He is Thomas and Ronnie. I wanted to scream because at this time I knew that I can continue my studies with only 1 year. That I have to study only 1 year, and then I can get my degree. Then I said, why not? And not only why not, I want to do it.
And how would you judge the experience with Berlin International?
I am more than happy. I was afraid. Just like 1 year ago, I was afraid it's okay, it's in English, it's international university, it's you have a small amount of students, so okay, the focus is big on us as students. I couldn't imagine myself here for 1 year. But Berlin International is something else, as I experienced. It's not something that's it's private university. It's small university. It's only 10 students. Then you have to do unimaginable tasks and assignments. It's not like that. It's fun.
And did you learn? Did you learn what you want to achieve? Did you learn what you want to learn?
And more than that. 1 year ago, I wanted to study social work, and I told you that at this meeting. But after I finished this year here at Berlin International, I thought my dream was to study marketing. And I have learned more and more and more about marketing, about business administration in general at this university. So why not?
And what is the next step now?
To continue my studies in international marketing management at the HWR here in Berlin, and to finish this master, because after this year at Berlin International, I want to continue my studies in marketing and also to work in this field.
That means did you give some motivation for it?
Yeah, because it's different. How we learned here at Berlin International, it's different than the typical university, and also in my home country, in Syria. The typical way of learning is to read something and then to remember it and then to write the clausur and the exams and at the typical universities. Here it was something else. It was something different. So we had to read the texts and then we had to understand it and then to develop something above this. So that was very, very challenging for me. Mm-hmm. And I have learned something more than what I wanted.
What did you plan for your life in the future?
For the future, first of all, I want to finish my master's degree at the international marketing management at the HWR, and then to get the German passport to be more released. I have unbefristet, I have open residence permit in Germany, but anyway, with the passport, I can have free limitations and transport and to live wherever I want, or if I want to create my own job. And then after that, I would like to work at an international company to gain more experience. Then I can be confident of myself, and then I can start my own work. I can start my own startup.
And you're thinking about a startup, and you're working in the startup scene. And was Berlin International helpful for this plan?
Yeah. Especially my thesis was about startup. Then I thought, okay, startup, it's great. It's quite important field, especially here in Berlin. Mm-hmm. It's really, if I want to search for a place to initiate or to create my own startup, it will be in Berlin, because it's startup city. With all my studies from Berlin International, I have more knowledge. Right now, not the perfect, not the best knowledge, but I have learned at Berlin International, you don't have to learn all about the topic, but you have to be courageous enough to say, I want to do it and I want to learn more. Mm-hmm. It's not about having the whole knowledge in the pocket. It's to be ready to learn more, to be courageous, to have the courage to learn more.
And all in all, it was hard work for you.
Yeah.
From the beginning till the stage now.
It was the way, because I had no other choice, so it was the way for me for a better for the better future. Yeah.
And now you are married.
Yeah. You
are learning German.
Yeah.
You are speaking German.
Yeah.
Really good. Can you say something in German?
Ja, ich kann Deutsch besser jetzt. Vor einem Jahr könnte ich nur Deutsch, nicht perfekt also, aber weniger Englisch. Jetzt ist besser. Beide.
Okay, thank you. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
It was a real pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, it was also a pleasure.
Berlin International.
Thank you so much. Thanks.